Hey everybody, Kenny Jr. here and welcome back to Stick to Games. Today's episode covers a video game that was a special fan request from Pixel Guy on Twitter. Thanks again for the request, man, and I hope this episode's going to be everything you hoped it would be. The game is called Mitsume ga Toru, I think, and it's a video game for the family computer, or the Famicom. The game is based on an anime and manga called The Three-Eyed One. It's a Mega Man-esque action platformer that has very deep lore. The composer of this game is Hiroyuki Iwatsuki, who has also contributed to a number of games like Power Rangers, Ninja Warriors, and Gundam Wing series of games. And today's track is first found on level 2-2. It has an interesting triplet shuffle, and the eighth notes are hard swung. It has a really interesting triplet shuffle and the eighth notes are hard swung. Not only that, but the hi-hat has some really cool features that are rhythmically interesting. The loop itself is very short, but like I said, it's really cool. So let's dig in. Now the primary pattern opens up with a strong downbeat on our kick drum. It almost feels halftime. And we can use our hi-hat to establish the shuffle triplet feel. Then if we add the snare drum, we're gonna wanna be a little more strategic with our sticking. From here on out on this first lick, I'm gonna play it right-handed on the hi-hat and bring my left hand up to help fill in for those triplets. And then we have a quick snare fill before moving to the next section. Once again, with tricky sticking, during these snare triplets, I'll be using the sticking of a left lead double paradiddle in order to free my right hand for the next downbeat on the hi-hat. And now we have arrived to section 2. A repeat of the introductory rhythm, then we double down the beats with a semi-linear pattern that feeds into a natural fill. With the snare and hi-hat lick, I'll use a right lead Swiss Army triplet, and with the snare ta triplet at the end, I'll stick a left lead single paradiddle. All of the eighth notes are still swung heavy. After that, we have a cool little hi-hat thing leading into a true linear turnaround. It's not accurate to the track, but I always want to add a kick drum on all of the open hi-hats to give it a little more meat. With the hi-hats in this section, be sure to also close with that swung feel. We'll do that 3 times, then do a cool little turnaround that ends with a triple round of triplets. The first set is quarter note triplets with the rest on the first beat, then finish with 2 sets of eighth note triplets. Anytime you have 2 contrasting parts like that, it does a nice job of quickly building up anticipation for a satisfying resolution or drop. Finally, we'll play the original pattern a couple of more times, then get into the outro, which once again doubles the backbeat like we had heard earlier, then closes with some clean hi-hat play before the last 2 sets of triplets that feed back into the beginning. In the last measure with the hi-hat part, note that they are sounding in triplets. The first set skips the first beat, then moves to a close open pattern, downbeat on the snare while it rings, then play open to close in your snare triplets. That part is really cool when played up-tempo. Let's give it a try. And with that, we've just about covered the entire selection. Like I said, short but neat. If you're ready, let's play it again from the top. Watch out for those changes in feel. So thanks again to Pixel Guy for this awesome request. I had a lot of fun learning it and looking into that soundtrack. There was a couple of other tracks that I liked from that game as well that maybe I'll cover another time. Thanks again for your support, and if anyone else has a particular song you'd like to see, and you can always drop me a request as well on my Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and my website as well. Please remember to like the video if you enjoyed what you saw here today, and leave comments if you do have any requests. You can drop them on the YouTube video. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter because you can drop me a line on those as well, and the transcriptions to this song are available on my website. Hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you again really soon. Till next time.